All right, back here. Now, when we're taking a look at this here, another way of doing this is maybe I want to find out what position a certain number's in. So I'm going to use, again, this pattern right here. Okay, I'm going to use that pattern. But what I want to do is I want to find what position 87 is in. Now maybe, based on our previous answer, you can figure that out, right? The only reason I'm making it so close is just because, you know what, that would be pretty embarrassing for me to come up with a number that's actually not on this pattern here. All right, so we're going to use this formula to keep it up. Excuse me. We're going to use this formula to keep it up here. So I said, what position is 87 in, right? So I'd have 87 equals the first term plus, I don't know what position it's in now, right? So I've got to determine that right here. Again, notice these two are still connected. 3 is in the first position, and I'm trying to figure out what position 87's in. Again, we know that common difference is 4. So I have 87 equals 3 plus 4 in minus 4. Again, always distributing. It looks backwards just because that common difference, or the number that we are distributing, is behind the parentheses. Don't let that fool you. 87 equals, again, these two right here. So it's just 4 in minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. And in equals the double deuce, 22. So in the 22nd position, that's where 87 lies. All right. I'm going to give you one more here. Let's think about this. Let's say that my first term is 4. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's say that my third term is 10. I know my common difference is 6. And so what I want to do here is I want to find out what the 30th position is. So find the 30th term. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to modify the formula that we have been using, right? So this is the formula that we had been using, and what I have been trying to make a point of is showing you what is connected here, right? These two are connected, perfect, and so are these two, right? But here's the issue. I don't know what the first term in this pattern actually is. So what I can do is I want to still find the 30th position, but this time I don't have the first term. I have the third term. So if this is connected, it's going to have to be minus 3 right there, right? Because 10 is not the first term in this pattern. 10 is actually the third term in this pattern. All right. I still know my common difference is 6, right? So I could find the 30th position, excuse me. So the answer for the 30th term is really just 10 plus 27 times 6. Well, if I think about this, 27 times 6, 27 is really close to 30, so 30 times 6 is 180. Well, I got to take 3 sets of 6s away, so 180 minus 18, 162. 162 plus 10, that's 172. So my answer for my 30th position is just 172. Let me just take a quick check on that, just to make sure. That would be pretty sad to not get that right. It is right. 27 times 6 is 162 plus 10 to make 172. All right, so see if you can figure out some patterns. Now, guys, this formula, the explicit formula, is very helpful. But you know what? You can always do these problems the long way. Okay, it might be cumbersome, but when you're facing an assignment in which maybe it's a Math Excel, in which I'm not giving you a lot of hints, but you're asked to do that on your own, this idea, like, oh, I can't really understand how to use this pattern, or the formula, I mean, but maybe it's going to take some time, but you know what? If you figure out the 20th position of this, you're still going to get the right answer, right? It just is about doing it efficiently and about doing it quickly. All right, take a look at this Math Excel assignment, guys, and we'll chat soon.